Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and this decklist is something we will probably go into in the other video that I will prepare with ninjas, so you can see the cards and so on, but the point of this video is very different. This whole video, nearly 1 hour, is one ridiculous, crazy game. I just finished playing it and I thought that I will share it with you. So this was completely ridiculous and I never in my life had this kind of game before. So I really hope you enjoy it. Intro will be very short just so you can hop into the game. And tell me in the comments if you liked it or you prefer like the standard multiple games and so on. So just tell me what you think and if you liked it. So enjoy the game. I hope you like it. So we have Enabler and also some good ninjas. So this is a very good removal. The only issue is Tapland. We will keep it, but I honestly need to think how we approach this. So I think we have to lose one turn. Not sure which one. So this probably is some kind of control. So we probably prefer to have this guy on the curve. So let's start with the Disruptor. I think that's better, and sneaking even like 1-2 damage can make a big difference late game. So the plan is mostly this guy, to check for big threats and value plays like, I don't know, Memory Deluge. Maybe not the fairy because we can kill it. Oh, situation just changed. Okay. So let's do it like this. We keep the March of the Swears Mist open, but I don't see any possible scenario when we will use it. Okay. So this is the big turn. What do we do? I think we should use Kaita to make a token, to be perfectly honest with you. But let's see if we get attacked in some way. Huh. It seems like he has some triggers. If we switch and we get like something will be done, we are super behind. I'm not sure, this is a very hard choice, because he might have counter spells, like even Juari or something, and if we play Kaito, it gets countered, we are completely wrecked. It's one of our value plays. What can they have? Like Fateful Absence comes into mind. Let's try it. You know? Okay, we will be super behind, and that's fine. Show me what you've got. You need to use it on this guy. So if he has something... Okay, so it's Vanishing Verse. Okay, that's right. So if we played Kaito, he would instantly die. I think we did better choice in the end. We forced the removal out of the hand. And next turn we play Kaito, I think, with the ninja token. Okay. And it's guaranteed to live. Unfortunately, enemy has a big stuff. And we aren't guaranteed really to hit the land, especially untapped one. So this will be a problem. Okay, we hit the land, not the perfect one though. So we can either double creature or get Kaito and have one creature. I think this is overall a bit better. It creates multiple threats, and with Phased Out we are sure to keep at least one of them. Okay, the fairy. We might even Bloodchief first in this situation, if enemy untaps and spends his turn to answer our creatures. Interesting. We could go into value game. We have 6 cards and double Planewalker. Then we should kill his source of value, I think. He has something, and he has quite a lot of mana. He cannot cast Discover the Formula, so that's the good part. I don't think he cares about 1 life, so we are trying to go for the value play. Okay. No way I'm ninjutsuing it. Not in 1,000 years right now. Not with 1 creature and 1 token. Okay.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
There's high chance it gets either countered or something like this, but we just need to keep trying. Okay, and it worked. Unfortunately, enemy has huge value. That's a risky direction to try to outvalue this kind of deck. But, well, that's what we went for, so we will go from there. But Memory Deluge makes it so much harder. Like, without the key to the archive, he would be at 4 mana with no, not really any potential to make big plays. But with the fairy key to the archive, like, the amount of mana he can get is crazy pretty much. And 1 mana to cast a fairy, pretty cool. Pretty cool. The fact that we don't have much lands also hurts a bit, so we are slower than we would like to. He's nearly tapped out. Do we go for Nashi? I don't think it's a correct choice. I don't think so. I'm doing it in case enemy... Well, actually we okay, I'm pretty stupid. So what we should do, we should attack him, use the silencer, and then get rid of any card. I'm just bad player. I forgot it can also kill Planewalkers, to be honest. Probably something I should remember. Do we let him draw? Or we start drawing? I guess let's just do it. I didn't cast this one first because of Juari. I don't think he plays it, but he could. So let's just draw. Okay.
I'll be taking that now.
It doesn't change anything really. Because if he wants to use this mana, he can just do it in response. Maybe there's a world where we ultimate with Kaito, but that's so far over from now. But even the card draw every turn is already quite good. And Epic with the fairy is pretty crazy though. So he has extreme amount of mana, let's leave it at that. So our chance is trying to grind the value still. I'm still going for this direction. Not sure if that's the correct one, but that's what we will do. We could make ninjas, or just keep plussing it. Okay, we definitely don't need so many of them. And if we get Agadim, we are starting to have a pretty good stuff. So let's try to get rid of the fairy. Because, you know, he's in extreme value right now. Okay, counter spell? No? Good. He still has mana for counter spell. But if not Juari, well, I guess some kind of negate maybe? Not sure what they exactly play right now in this deck. So far we didn't see any counter spell. But I cannot believe this kind of control deck doesn't play at all. But some of them, like the Forter one, cost 3 mana, so in the end we killed both the fairies. Not too shabby. So now their mana engine is cut out severely. They have still 6 mana, so more than us. but at the same time, if they didn't hit a land, they cannot even memory deluge right now. So witness the future? Is that why you are checking your graveyard? Yep, witness the future. And honestly, that's pretty good for us. Witness the future doesn't really change anything. It's unfortunate that it phases out creatures. If not, I would just keep it to protect Kaito. But, like, obviously it would be probably a bit too good. And there it is. See, I told you. At this point, I'm just going for this plan. Let's force them to react somehow. Okay, this discard is very important. I think, given we have Soaring Fautive, I think this is correct play. I can even make double that. And what's best? Okay, not exactly the best. We don't have blue card to exile, because we could play double thief and still have one blue open. So if we could exile, we could even protect them. Oh man, how many Teferis do you have in those 16 top cards? Like, man, chill a bit. This person has no chill whatsoever. I would love to hit negate. Then we could protect Kaito. Yep, he's starting to become a target. And we cannot really protect him. I think that's appropriate, like real ninja way. Man, we were so close to greatness. You took it away.
I'll try again later.
So I think we go double thief. Like, you might have a lot of answers, but not as many in instants, so let's milk him from those options. There will be time for drawing later. This isn't the greatest right now. Oh man, okay, mana is very important. How do we do it? So, optimally we want to ninjutsu this guy for 4 mana, and then still be able to use the silencer, or vice versa. Let's go for black. We have Akadim, we have Brachiv first, which needs double black as well. We could use it for the disruptor, but it's not really mana efficient right now. So what do we do? They will be 3-3. 3-3. So what do we do? Do we try to go for the play? I honestly think right now we just try to hit Teferi and see what he does. I don't want to discard the creature. We could also use the Hive, but then we need to tap out, and it might be useful later. Okay. So, are you doing anything? See, still in the value play. Okay. I'm fine with it. And if he targets something now, then we get to grind the value. Oh yes. Oh yes. So what is the answer? We for sure don't lose this creature, that's for sure. So if we switch it here, we still kill the fairy, and that's my plan. We could also go for this guy and then play the cheat thief, and it would buff still. Okay, and we just got rid of the fairy at the high price, but we have the March, and I think it will be used to protect our Great Kur and Almighty Nashi, because I'm darn sure something bad will happen to him this turn. I hope a big sweeper that the enemy has to tap out completely. It's not a big one. So, do we protect one of the creatures? Honestly, I think it's worth it. And I don't want to exile anything from my head. If I had this in hand, I would probably do it. Submit 0. You are my precious. Nashi, you know, you are my favorite son. And Soaring Thought Thief, you also are my favorite son. Okay, so the enemy really went ham on this. Not great for us, and we lost the clue as well. But at this point, what can you do? What can you do? We could double Thought Thief at the end step, which honestly seems to be the best plan right now. That's our main power that we have. Other than this, we can activate Hive and get for the Deluge, but we won't get both of them, and then we don't have anything going on for the board. So I still think it's a better play. And the enemy knows this, unfortunately. Okay. So, what would you say if I don't know, play the Thief? So, enemy knows about this very well. Wow, not sure why it stopped. Oh, okay, I didn't know this part for some reason. So we do it even though the enemy knows about it, just to be on the anti-sorcery strategy. So they need to have instants, whatever they do. And that's fine. So what is the idea? He wants to Memory Deluge. He wants to Memory Deluge. So if we activate the Hive, he will play the one we target. Yes, what's the wording on this? Whenever attacks, exile target creature. So he can answer it by playing this Memory Deluge. So that's not great. And if we play this guy to force him to use it, then it's not very good. But still, it's additional damage. We are so far from killing him though. I'm not super happy about it. No good place right now. Really hard choice. And those Blood Chiefers don't looking super hot right now, even they help with the Fairy. So do we go for Disruptor, force him to Memory Deluge? I guess we should. And just for the record, I hate this place so much. It's horrible. But we don't have a better one right now. So our anti-creature package doesn't looking very hot. Okay, and that's the play. The clue is pretty good for us, to be honest. Let's mirror. Sure. Why not? At the same time, it means that the enemy won't be able to deluge, so that's actually pretty good for us. And in this situation, if he goes for targeted removal, I'm just going this. There's high chance he has another Purge, but if we don't pressure him, we won't be winning anyway. And just drawing cards when he has 3 Memory Deluge in the graveyard, we need to press him to not be able to use mana for them. So right now he has exactly 7, now 8 mana, so if he does anything else, he cannot deluge. And that's our main thing right now. Oh, what I hate is that when you check for the creatures in the graveyard, it's obvious what you draw. So, yeah. So I guess we attack, but we still have to do it. So we can get Soaring Thought Thief, Network Disruptor, and that's pretty much it. Not so much damage, so I think right now we maybe go for the Hive. It seems good, because we have enough board to force a sweeper in 2 turns. So let's go. First we mill, then we remove something from the graveyard. Oh, we need to target first anyway. Sure. Now he will play it, but at the same time... Oh. We got all of them. Yep. Nothing we can do about this, but it's still 9 damage. So you know, you need to kill him somehow. So far we didn't deal too much. Honestly, we could discard it just to make a Gadim better, but we won't be playing it anyway, before the sweeper. Okay, so right now we are starting to really lose the value game, I think, which in some ways was predictable, but still it's not over. Enemy is at 16 and he needs to find sweepers. And how much he has? Exactly 7 mana. What a funny coincidence. We can kill Teferi pretty easily though. So that's something positive for us. We have a lot of ways to do it. Okay, and we have many options, so let's think about this right now. I think Soaring Thief is something we want to play for sure. So what? We attack with everything and he needs to answer the silencer. Then we get another silencer and discard Network Disruptor to kill Teferi. See? That's the plan. We could even use Black Chief first, honestly. But it's not very efficient mana-wise. And I want to force enemy to make plays. Like, we need to keep him out of 7 mana every single turn until end of the game. So hopefully he won't be able to get any value from the Memory Deluge. And enemy might also not know about the silencer. Maybe I should play it before, but I want to make okay. What now? Is this tempting enough to make a play right now? We are in the blocking phase, so whatever he targets we can get back to hand, and this is one of the reasons that we did it right now. Okay. I'm not sure if the enemy knows how silencer works, which I cannot really critique, as I didn't know it myself until just this moment. Okay, that's your dead Planewalker. I think he didn't know this. It felt like he didn't. And of course we don't play anything. Okay, you got it. So that's unfortunate, but it's still 2 cards. I would love to have the March. Not sure if that was good to use it to save 1 creature. Not sure. Not sure. Maybe we should keep it. Always hard choice. Like, if he didn't have removal back then, that would be perfect play. Okay, it's just Divine Purge. And you might say, oh, you suck because you didn't use the treasure. No, 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 no. We have a flash creature, even with the anti-discount. I don't know how you say anti-discount. Is it overpriced? I guess so. So if we got the clue, we wouldn't be able to play this guy. Oh, well, the guy is going off. We don't have anything for 3 mana yet, so I don't think it's worth to Agadim. So, my friend, what the play is? We could get rid of 1 Deluge. Not so hot, to be honest. This gets our full turn. We really need to start playing stuff. So what is the next play? Mascot Exhibition? He has 2 mana open after this? He's at 10, so not really much HP. So we should be as efficient as we can with the damage. Like, honestly, Soaring Thief is such a good play. I think we'll go this and 1 Soaring Thief on the enemy turn. We've got a Reader. Let's be honest, 5 mana for 1/1 isn't the best deal in the world. So, yeah. And as always, we want to skip on the sorcery, like being target for sorcery, so we will play a dent step. So even the enemy knows what we will do, he still cannot remove them. At least not so easy. Obviously he has mostly instants, but sweeper for 2 creatures can be good in this situation. Okay. That's fine. With Blood Chief first, that's actually extremely fine for us. Nearly a wasted turn, I would say, and he's only at 10 HP and we are at 20. Oh! Oh, and situation just really changed. Oh, so we can play it for 3, but we cannot then use Thousand Face Shadow to get it back, which would be pretty fun. Let's get rid of this fire. No, no, no. You won't be killing my ninjas, you little bastard. And first let's attack and see what sticks. He only has 2 mana. Oh, we witness the future. So let's get into blockers. We still have the Hive, but if you play Hive you don't play anything else and you are like stuck on the tempo. So it's better to do it like this, I think. We can play it even if we want, and I think we want, just to enable stuff. Oh man, this guy has it all. And it's also exile, so we still don't have our 3-drop. Oh man, like, not the most shabby. But at the same time, we can get rid of prettier mascots. Like this 3-2 is like the most irrelevant. If enemy is extremely smart, he knows what can be cast for 0 mana. It's only a land. And fact, we didn't cast a land, suggests it's Agadim. So we'll see if he plays around it. And if it's Time Warp, I'm not very happy about our chances in this game. Yeah, most of the cards aren't great for us. But at least we did pretty good job with Memory Deroges. He had 4 and he was able, I think, to cast only 2 in the whole game. So a lot of pressure from our side. He's at 8. We really need to start be as aggressive as we can. Oh man, he just keeps going. And finally we have the card we waited full game for. Okay, so we can have 2-drop and 1-drop. Not enough. So I guess we want to play this guy. Or maybe just Soaring Thief. But for 6, that's expensive. Even though it's 2-3. He just played a sweeper. So let's do it again. So he needs to answer this as well, I would think. And we are still not playing Agadims. Yep, he has even more answers. Well, it's justified. With so much draw, maybe we should just go for the mill plan. I think there was a turn where we didn't really mill as much as we could. But to be honest, it was like 2 or 4 cards, so not a big deal. But maybe milling him will be the answer. Regrowth. Never mind. But we can still witness the future, so it's not perfectly protected, but it really helps him. Especially that he can get back regrowth, and if he shuffles few cards, there's a high chance he will get one of them with 20 cards, so it will be 24 with everything, I believe, and yeah, he has 1/6, how, oh man, 1 to 6 time chance to draw the card that he wants, so Divine Purge, I would guess. But he needs to find answers every turn, and Divine Purge still doesn't kill the creatures, so we just keep playing. Okay. Okay, I think we just attack. Not sure if the hive is there as well. I think it isn't. We need to attack. Hopefully we get to ninja situation. Okay, so do we go for Scion? If we do, we don't do anything else this turn. Well, maybe we can use the 1000-Face Shadow. But if he has... we can actually copy even if he doesn't have an answer. So we just need to go for it. And I think this is enough to make him a bit scared, which means we can ninjutsu back. Why we... oh man, we don't have double blue. Oh man. I don't need to say that all the exiled cards are 3 mana. I'm not sure if he's doing it on purpose. I honestly don't think he does. But yeah, if he does, like, respect to the man for not seeing Agadim once in this game and playing for 20 turns around it. Because we never got any 3-drop in our graveyard. This is insane. The only time we are checking the graveyard, yeah, that we check the graveyard, so maybe he got onto this, not sure. Huh. At some point I hope he runs out of answers. Oh man, he just keeps going. Well, the win condition is just having 20 runs and casting 1 creature a turn then, I guess. So he will keep reshuffling everything. Okay, we have quite a lot of runs, so 7. What is the best play we can do for 7? Honestly, maybe getting creatures. So what exactly do we have in the deck? We lost 1, 2 Nashis, so I think we have 1 more, and 1 Biting Palm Ninja, so we still can get to it. So is it Soaring Furtive? It seems the best. We don't have double spell anyway, so why not use the mana? Or we can just go for Hive. Whatever. I'm just doing it. If you have answer also for this, like, freak you, man. What is this guy? Oh man, I hate him so much right now. No point in taking mana, we cannot play anything. Oh man, I don't have emote for this occasion. Yep. I think we are starting to get completely grinded out of value right now. At least we have cards to play, but he just had perfect answer every turn since like 7 turns, which is, I know, point of the control. It is strange that he's doing it right now, I guess. Not sure what he hopes for. Maybe Hall of the Giants to finish us off. So is it Hall of the Giants, or how do you want to finish the job? Or just key to the archive so he can get some win condition? I think he has more of them in the deck. Yeah, only 1 here. Oh, let's check through Outly. Oh, there's a second one, so that's not the case. Teferi didn't really like win condition, so I guess he has a crap. Not sure if he has 1 or more. So, what the cards were. Thank you for not showing me. That's completely irrelevant which card he took back to his deck, so I appreciate no pause. Oh man, I would really prefer to know what he left in the deck. So, what is our plan? I think the best we can do is try to double spell every single turn if we can. And you know, we just keep going. Enemy keeps removing creatures, we are just keeping attacking with creatures. And I prefer this over playing 1 Soaring Furtive, because like One Fotif is quite easy to remove. Okay, so he has a crab. Is this what he shuffled? He had one in the graveyard. Nope, so that was a new one. That was a new one. So, at least one of them lived. And for anyone saying we should play around it, no. We cannot play around crap every turn. It was actually the best we could do. Because this way, thanks. Because this way at least we have one creature that he needs to answer. So, best we could do, but witness the future is problematic. We need to see what he shuffles in. So starting from the next turn, maybe we go Soaring Fotif. We can also try to make it dead, and then Agadim brings it back. But to be honest, we just so regrowth, crap, and something. I think it was crap, if I saw correctly. Yep. Didn't see the like more cards. I should make a pause when I see that he has witnessed the future. So how do we do it? So let's attack. Okay. So of course it gets exiled, but at the same time we have our 3-drop. And hopefully making 3 creatures will be something he will have trouble dealing with. But he probably have some sweepers like coming back. Sure, man, do your thing, you master devil. So that's not really best of curve, and it would help us double spell, but at this point we don't have huge choice, and I hope he doesn't have too much exile effects. So 1, 2, 3, so I'm checking Vanishing Verse. So he has 1. If he uses exile on this guy, I will just cry with the emote, I think. Then we have Nashi as the last 3-drop in this deck for Agadim, and I think we also have another Agadim. So still we are fighting. This game just keeps going. Okay, 4th turn. Very likely a Doomscar. Very likely a Doomscar. Believe or not, our 7th round is pretty important. We cannot ninjutsu those, unfortunately. Wow. Oh my god, I didn't think of this. So it flashes, it -2 on our turn, then he +1. Oh, but he cannot do it right now. Yeah, because it only activates as an instant during entering turn. So that's pretty good. So pretty much -2 can be used once, I guess. Give me. Show me what you've got. We are not taking the bait. Not taking a bait. Why wouldn't he ever have it? CFA, you just become the enemy of this channel. Like, either it's the most lucky play in the world or the best play in the world I've seen. He just played around Agadim for full game, not even seeing it once. So what the play is? I think Thought Thief at this point. We just want to get sure that we use the most expensive creature. And it's good if he doesn't have an answer, because then we can mill him. So he won't mill on its own with Witness the Future, so we need to help him and hope we hit the Witness the Future, I think. On the mill game we are extremely ahead, 8 cards in advance, and we can mill more. But yes, the fact it costs 6 is big oopsie, let's say. Big oopsie. Yeah, and I forgot to check. I'm on the verge of being extremely triggered, so I forgot to. Yeah, so I get even with the pause. I'm just not really destined to see the cards that he shuffles in. I remember we had 3 Divine Purge, and we still have it. Double key to the archive? No, one of them got shuffled. So he's looking for win conditions, which is the smart thing to do. To be honest, I think he should also shuffle the mascots. He has an extreme amount of mana, and we aren't easy. Wow. Okay, so you are such a dick man. I hate you so much. What a champion. What a legend. Like, I think I'm just getting this game on YouTube, even if we lose this, because it's just hilarious. And we still have a shot at this game, so it would be extremely cool if we won it in the end, but we will see. How many answers can you really get? Is it a Doomscar or a counter spell? Yeah, a counter spell. We didn't see any of them so far, which is weird. Sure, go for it. Okay, that's something. Okay, that is something. Okay, let's show the enemy that we do have it. So it goes back to the end. Should we use Kaito? It creates tokens. It's harder to answer. I think that's the correct play. But then we need to do it main phase, I think. Otherwise we don't really get any value from this. So 1 drop. I guess for 1 drop we would prefer the 1000 face shadow. I guess. So do we go for the ninja? You know what? At this point, sure. I will mill myself. You know what? We might hit the 3 drop. So, okay. We did it. Come Kaito. Show me you are the all-star that we need. No. Don't you freaking dare. Oh man. This guy is the master answerer. He has answer for every thought you will have during this game. And he's just smirking us with a samurai to add the injury to the start to the injury. Yeah, I got it right. Nearly. Okay, so how can we use this? This is pretty good because it's uncounterable. It can target token as well. So, Soaring Thought Thief time. So he can exile it. We might get to the point that he exiled every creature in our deck. I can see that that's clearly his plan and win condition. Just to keep exiling stuff until we get bored. I'm so happy Memory Deluge gets exiled. Can I have a creature, please? Can I have a creature in this game? No, you cannot. What a champion. A true legend. A true legend. We could make this at least. So my point is trying to double spell. Like, we won't get better than having 2 creatures. At this point. We have 3 turns and we can bounce the token anytime we want, but I think attacking and trying to be pressuring him every turn is a bit more important. But man, this game is both epic, frustrating, and happy and sad at the same time. Witness the future, that's for sure the star of this game. The fact he was able to shuffle all the answers and start to reusing them is quite huge. So I expect this to be bait. Not sure what our play is, but at least he needs to answer 2 creatures. So the more creatures we play, the more sweepish he will get, and the less we play, the more exile he will get. Okay, we got into the sweepish part with our crazy 2 mana drops. Two drops. Alright. So we can double creature. Like what the play is here really? Like silver 4 master seems okay. We have still a 3-drop in the deck. So we still don't maximize Agadim Awakening yet. I have no idea which is the correct play, to be honest. Do we just go double 2-face Shadow? Sure, let's go for it. At least he doesn't seem to have counterspell. Can we play it as a land? I think we can. Not like we want to. And actually Glasspool Mimic is a creature. A 3 mana creature. Which can double something in our graveyard. So we can have double Thought-Thief, for example. Okay. I just became a fan of Glasspool Mimic as a next turn play. To be honest, it might be worth to play it even as a 0/0. And at this point I cannot believe we will double spell too much longer. So, can I has a creature on the board, you dear almighty CFA control player? I am at this point, I'm just not believing anything can survive. So if he ends the turn, I won't know what to do. So what is the Forter card? Of course, another sweeper. You just keep going. And finally, the enemy decided it's time. It's time to use the crap. It's time to use the crap. Like, we can bounce it. But does it really change anything? He'll just replay it. We don't have 3-drop yet, but we can make one. So it's 2 mana Hail Mary play. So this turn we try to make Glasspool Mimic into a creature, and one of them comes tapped. So if he has a removal, it's game over. If he doesn't, we will use Agadim Awakening and try to sneak something. We are just trying our best. But yeah, I think we are running out of options really quickly right now. And negate. Where were you this whole freaking game? Oh man. But believe or not, we have a creature. And this creature is in the play. Crazy, I know. We could even... No, we cannot ninjutsu this because it's not in our thing. So we need to use Agadim. For 3. Yes, we have the Mimic. Oh no, we don't have a Mimic. I'm so stupid. Still, we can use Negate after we cast it. So we know at this point Agadim's Awakening 2. And we get Soaring Thought-Thief. And I guess this guy. Autoplay. We have Negate. That's something. No. I don't agree. Let us make our small endgame play, please. Don't be such a... You know who you are. We are going for the face. And we will mill you. It's our dignity play at this point. I feel that we morally won this game. Like, we have milled something. How hard it was to attack him once. I think we didn't attack for like 7 turns in a row. And yeah, like, we have one bounce spell, so there is some possibility, maybe, to maybe do something. Thanks. It's one for one. It also depends what we draw. Oh, right. He can use it.
My judgment is fine.
This has been the most ridiculous game in my life. I think I've never played something like this. And we are not giving up yet. We are leaving at least one more turn. No. 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 And you cannot counter this. And I will pay your word, your stupid word, on the crap. You need to do it again. So we aren't going down easy. What the hell is this game? Like, man. This game. What the hell? Can we make anything? Can we make anything out of this crazy, ridiculous situation? Yep, we can double spell. And this guy is untapped. So if not the fact that the enemy will draw an answer, we could just block this guy and then kill it with even the ward. That was a very good game. Oh man. If we could mill his Witness the Future, I think we would win this quite easily. So, like what is it called? Witness the Future, that was the MVP of this game for sure. He just kept getting the right answers because he could shuffle all of them. And at some point, our one draw a turn couldn't keep up with all of this. But I think we're a bit closer than we should probably. Yeah, I would say epic game even though we lost.